Alrighty, so I've done a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson fighter showcase before. I did it earlier when UFC 6 first dropped, and but one of you guys have been asking me to do like a full hour of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson showcase, and I mean, you've been asking for a minute right now, so figured now is a better time than ever to do it, especially because I've actually gotten better using Stephen Thompson. The people you're fighting right now, they understand the game a lot better, and my approach with Wonderboy has actually improved. I'm not saying I am unbeatable right now with Wonderboy. Right now, unbeatable right now. I'm not saying I'm unbeatable right now with Wonderboy, but my striking with him is pretty good. I feel pretty confident, and a big improvement that I've made is my use of the sidekicks with Stephen Thompson. Dude, I was blocking right there, bro. I don't understand why that happens sometimes. You'd be holding block, and then, like, it'll just drop your guard for no reason. But let's talk about these sidekicks, man. Initially, when I would use Wonderboy, I only threw the sidekick moving forward because I was worried about the range. See that? I was worried about the range of the stationary sidekick, but I figured out that it's pretty fucking consistent, and you can land it really, really consistently in fights, and it is probably Wonderboy's most important weapon that you need. The sidekick animation in this game was taken directly from my... Oh, he's whiffing now. Very good. The sidekick animation in this game was taken directly from my Stephen Thompson video where I trained with him. They literally told me that's what they did. The video is where they got the animation from. So this sidekick, ooh, the sidekick to the body, you have to be throwing it with Wonderboy. There we go. His head kicks, they have no wind up. It just has no wind up whatsoever. And you can catch people like it. He's one of the easiest guys to whiff punish with because of how he just lifts up his legs and kicks in the air. I love his roundhouse to the body. Look at that. See how clean that is? There we go. See if I can set up a wheel kick right there. Start things off with the leg kick. There we go. There it is. Boom. Fight over. Beautiful. Yeah, man. Yeah, by the way, this is straight up Division 20. I wanted to make sure that I got to Division 20 while I'm doing this particular, because I think we're going to run into some decently aggressive players. Because what typically happens when you pick Wonderboy is people are just going to pressure you, just straight up. There's certain fighters that when you pick them, immediately a certain tactic gets into people's minds. If you pick Jose Aldo, right away people are thinking, I got to outkick this guy's legs. For whatever reason, that's what a lot of UFC players think. He's got Jose Aldo, I have to outkick his legs. If you pick someone like MVP or someone like Stephen Thompson, people are right away thinking, I got to pressure this guy. I got to stay in his face. I need to try to stop him from using his footwork to circle all over the place. And so your outside fighting and your counter ability has to be on point. Because people are going to pick Leon Edwards. They're going to pick Conor McGregor. They're going to pick, they're going to pick someone like Carlos Prates, right? And they're going to stay in your face. And you're going to have to freaking deal with that. So let's do it. Yeah, let's see what I can do against Morales. This is a guy that can be tough to deal with sometimes, depending on the player. Let's see what this guy wants to do. Now, what I'm not gonna do is chase anyone. I'm just not gonna chase, but I'm not gonna run either. I'm gonna just try to make them uneasy with my footwork. Occasionally I'll just stand right there and look at him. And see, it's going to make him want to come hit me. There you go. That's what I want. But I'm also being careful. What the fuck? All right. The sidekicks probably won't work with this guy as much. Only because he's moving in and out and in and out. Yeah. So we're going to start kicking his legs a little bit. There we go. I'm going to see if I can talk you through what I'm thinking as I'm using Stephen. And I'm running into like a specific style. You can't use the exact same style for everyone, man. Like, you got to immediately switch things up. Like, this dude, I got to kick his legs. Because the way he's playing right now, he's in and out. He's in and out. He's in and out. When he starts pushing me forward, that's when the side kick is there. There we go. Hit him with that block counter. Another one. Bang to the body. See, he throws and he retreats. He does a big shot, then he backs up again. Big shot, then he backs up. Single, then he retreats. So I can either hit him, and I put this in my book, I can either hit him on the entry, in the middle, or on the exit. Those are your options. So we got to try to find where to hit this guy. I think he's going to be on the exit. Because he's switching things up as he's entering the pocket, so I can't really time what he's going to do on the inside. And he's gliding out of the way, so I can't really hit him in the middle. So it's got to be on the exit, like right there. There it is. There it is. On the exit. On the exit. That's when you hit this guy. So he's starting to block high now as he exits. He blocks to the body as he exits, so he's blocking low right now. There we go. Finished off with the roundhouse to the head. Very good. Very good. Yeah, dude, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with the performance so far. Definitely happy with the performance so far. I'm gonna see what else he wants to, what direction he wants to take it in this round, and then we'll kind of see what avenue to get him out of there. All right, 50-50 with the body. There it is. Fight over. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Very, very good. So yeah, a lot of times, it's one of those things like, I even have to remind myself a lot of times when I'm playing, when someone's doing that, boom, enter the pocket with a big shot, exit right away, and they're giving you that like, that varied strike attacks to where you don't know what they're gonna enter the pocket with. It's hard to counter them on the entry, and if they're not throwing combinations when they enter, it's hard to counter them in the middle. So you got to try to hit them on the exit. And you got to, most people will either block high or block low as they're exiting. You got to figure out where they're blocking, and that's where you hit them as they're exiting. Let's move on. All right, we got a Leon Rocky Edwards player. Let's see what I can do here. Thank you. Please stop making me parry. There we go. The body. There we go. Back up. This guy's better. Can already tell. All right. He's going to be kicking high quite a bit. Can already tell. And so my game with him right now is interrupt him as much as I can. Get him to whiff one of these kicks and do damage. But he's doing a good job of making sure he's close to me before he kicks. This guy is not throwing a kick from like right there. You know what I mean? He's making sure to enter the pocket with his punches first before kicking. Yeah, right there. You see, like, I gotta be players like this. Like, I hate when they have a brain, bro. I hate when they have a brain because they make it so much fucking harder, bro. That's the thing, man. You can kick in this game. You can kick in this game whenever you fucking want if you have the right timing. That's just it. Like if you're not able to, right there, he made a mistake. You see that? If you make mistakes like that, whiffing on, you know, from all the way on the outside, well, then I can counter you, right? I can hurt you. But like if you do it the way he's doing it right here, where you're in the pocket, smothering with the kicks. Oh yeah, it can be very difficult to actually deal with the kicks, man. There's a perfect middle range where I can't counter to your head when you're kicking. And he's also doing a good job of leading with the punches sometimes, not all the time. Kick here. And Rocky is powerful with these kicks, man. You saw what he did to Usman. Catches mine. We're gonna have to circle out of there. There we go. And some play. Wow. Wow. He is going like straight UFC 5. All right. Okay. See, the way he waited to confirm where I was lunging before then throwing, it's little things like that when you run into like a better player, it can frustrate you because they're just, it's like the old tricks stop working. You gotta beef it up, you know? You gotta beef things up. Like right there, bro. I made a mistake right there with that body kick. Glad he didn't fucking do shit about it. He wants to kick me in the head again. Yeah, I'm trying to take away this kicking range from him. I want to be able to punch him in the face while he's kicking. Oh my fucking God. Yep. There we go. He is fighting me right now exactly how I would fight Wonderboy. Right here. He's barely giving me much to counter, and he is kicking. He is constantly fucking kicking my body, bro. And his timing, there we go. This is what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted. I think my boxing's better than his, like way better. There it is. There we go. Yeah. Yep. There we go. I'm trying to, like... Whew, the single shots he's throwing. This is a very good way to play, man. That pop, pop, pop. And you're varying the attacks. I don't know what's next. It's a very good way to play. There we go. Beautiful. Stubborn, this guy. Stubborn as fuck. Stubborn as hell, man. Now I'm concerned. My worry right now is that I'm going to gas myself out beating this dude up. This has happened to me a few times using Wonderboy, where you're knocking down, and I'm doing stand and bang because I really want to just showcase Wonderboy striking. I don't want anybody fucking laying on me. I really don't. Not today. I want to just showcase his striking. But in stand and bang, you run into an issue where if you drop them, you can't get them out of there, right? You can't do added damage. And so sometimes players can just survive and survive and survive, and if they have more power, eventually they can do enough like oomph damage to get you out of there in one shot. Meanwhile, you have to keep dropping them and dropping them and dropping them because you don't have the same power they do, you know? That's something you're going to have to contend with while using Stephen Thompson in stand and bang. It's a big reason why it's like, you got to pick your poison, right? You can go MMA, and you're able to finish them faster when you drop them. But then they can grapple you, which nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. When we pick Stephen Thompson, we want to strike. We don't want nobody fucking laying on us. But then you go stand and bang. And they can survive these shots. Beautiful. That's what I want, to hit him. I need it to be, see, that's why I'm staying closer to him for that reason. I'm staying closer to him because I want to be able to hit him while he's kicking. I could not be in that mid-range anymore. And so this is what, like, I feel like the past 3 fights I've done right now, I've played a different style with Stephen Thompson, and it's just making adjustments in the middle of the fight depending on what your opponent is doing. If they're staying right in front of you the entire time and they're not going back and forth, that's when your sidekicks come in. That's when you can really have fun running circles around them. If they're playing this game of like enter the pocket with one big shot and exit, then you got to try to hit them on the exit. If they're playing this game where they're staying at optimal range and mixing in punches and body kicks, then you got to stay in tight, closer boxing range so you can combo to their head as they're kicking to your body. You know, it's one of these like, you gotta just switch up your strategy. And so far, it is working for me. So I will keep it going. I will keep it going just like this. I am officially concerned about this fight. I can't even lie. And he goes orthodox right away. Carlos Prates. There we go. Now with this Carlos, right away I can sidekick him. See that? Because he's staying right there. There we go. There we go. I can use my sidekick to control this guy a lot better. Yeah. Back up. There we go. He's there to be hit. He's there to be hit. Back up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm not switching stance anymore with Wonderboy, you are vulnerable as you're switching, and this guy is hitting. He's throwing. So I got to be careful. I can still do it, but I don't need to right now. I don't need to right now, and I don't want to distract myself with switching. As this dude is like staying right on me. That's okay though. Back up. There we go. Find some space, and we switch safely. So yeah, while you're doing your sim, oh, I was too far away. While you're doing your sim gameplay and stuff, you know, don't still keep yourself safe, stay competitive. That's what I'm trying to remember for myself too. Sometimes I live and die by sim, and that's just dumb. These sidekicks, bro, when they're right in front of you, they're amazing. They're dope. And I feel like I love it because they're not like OP in terms of the damage they do or the distance they create. It's just like Wonderboy. If there's anyone you should be absolutely spamming sidekicks with, it's Stephen Thompson. When they're pressuring you, like, it's what he does in real life. Literally what he does. I had an entire private session with him where he told me it's what he does. Everything goes back to his sidekick. Everything. So yes, do not feel guilty throwing sidekicks with Stephen Thompson, boys. Don't feel guilty. He is the best sidekicker in all of... He is the best sidekicker in MMA. I mean, his whole entire process with it. I mean, they do drills over there at their gym specifically to be able to land. I mean, just go check out that video that I did with Stephen Thompson if you haven't watched it. Check out that video, man. He gave me a really good lesson on his sidekick tech.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Thank you. Especially if they're pressuring you like this, bro. Find your opening, tap him to the body. I'm beating the crap out of this guy because he is refusing to change anything at all. Yep. I want that wheel kick, man. Back up. Damn, he is so aggressive. He will gladly die. What? That would have been so good if he... He was blocking low, too. That wheel kick would have been there. Beautiful. Please give me a finish with that. Okay. No. Body. His body is so dead. Everything is so dead with this guy. Division 20. You always think aggression alone is the answer. There it is. All right. Hey, look. If they're going to throw themselves in the fire just like that, you know, I'll take it. I actually really enjoy fighting players like that when I have Wonderboy. It's genuinely the easiest style to deal with. When they're not playing footsies, when they're not going back and forth with the aggression, when they're not picking their moments, when they're full-blown, I will hunt you down and kill you, I really enjoy. It's actually a big way to know when you're facing someone who's actually not very good at pressure fighting. Because elite level pressure fighters don't actually pressure that way. They really don't. Which is why they're very hard to deal with. They pressure in spurts, you know? And when they turn it on, it's like a train running you over and then they stop. And then they run you over, then they stop. It's not this constant chase, you know? Unless you just suck flat out. Most of them are not gonna fight you like that, bro. All right, let's move on. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. There's been some variety so far. Variety in style, variety in picks. I'm happy. I'm very glad it's not Conor McGregor and fucking Carlos Prates nonstop. I mean, look at this. Another Randy Brown. Now, this guy is very similar to the Carlos Prates. See this? The forward moving, no matter what, this guy is he's gonna lose very soon. Like I said, I love fighting these guys. Hold on. There we go. Hey, I just said he's gonna lose very soon, right? So I better deliver. I look like a dummy. we go. Looks like we've slowed him down a bit. There we go. These side kicks, he is not... Oh, he is already getting frustrated. There we go. There we go. Also, don't feel bad for him. This is not a lower rated character. This is Randy Brown at his absolute best in UFC 6. It's not the same as UFC 5. Sometimes people are like, well, he was using Sean Woodson, so you had it easy. I'm like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Sean Woodson in UFC 6 is not Sean Woodson in UFC 5. Randy Brown in UFC 6 is not Randy Brown in UFC 5. This game favors length. And every fighter is in their prime. And this is not a 3-star fighter either. So, come on. Jeez. There we go. Nope. Frustration has set in for my boy. Let me see if I can get this flow state. Nope. Want that real kick. Whiffed it. Yeah, he stayed safe. It did that again. I need to figure out why that's happening. Why is it that I'll be holding high block and my opponent will do something that just disables my block? They're just... I'm noticing that it's like sometimes when they go to throw an overhand or sometimes when they throw like the ducking roundhouse, these are the shots that I've noticed that with. And I don't know why that's happening.
You ready to fight?
It'll just drop my block for no fucking reason and I'll get hit. You see? Like, are you doing this on purpose, bro? I don't think so. I'm not gonna accuse him of anything. It's just like it's happened twice now. Yeah, these side kicks is doing this dude dirty. And it's just because of how perpetual he is. When I start hitting him, he's just not retreating at all. He's just standing right there. Okay, I will take the hits and then hit him back. It's like, that's not the way this is going to work, dude. Because after I'm done hitting you, I'll back up. I won't be there for you to hit me back. There we go. Jeez. Woo. Back up. Nope. There we go. There we go. High kick. Woo! That is sweet right there, bro. That is sweet right there. That is sweet right there. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole hour of this, boys. I hope you're excited. Also, if there's another fighter that you guys want to try to see me do a long video like this, but to be honest, guys, it has to be someone that I'm actually good at, just so you can actually find value in it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be losing all over the place, but I'll still do it. If there's someone you want to see me use for an hour, and I guess And also let me know if you guys want to see it raw like this, because like the parts I don't show you, you know, in the in-between, sometimes I'm actually talking to myself where I'm just like, okay, like I don't like that last one. Like if you want to see it just straight raw, almost like I'm streaming, where I don't cut out anything, it'll end up being longer than an hour, because like I'm not gonna cut out anything. But if you want to see something like that, let me know. I know I have viewers that don't really like too much editing, which is why I try to keep my editing like not overly, like not too much production, but like enough to where it keeps the videos interesting while giving you that raw feel. You know what I mean? I hope I hit that balance for you boys. Let's move on.
Let's go.
MVP. How you day? How you day, sir? Okay. Now we're gonna have to fight a different style. Okay. I feel like every match has been different. Now this guy is standing completely still and then exploding into his shots. Whew. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's how I gotta fight this guy. That's how I gotta fight him. Sorry, it took me a moment. I was thinking. I was thinking. Mm-hmm. Yep, same thing he's doing to me. There we go. Yep, kick him right back to the body, to the head. Same 50-50. Bam, bam. There we go. There we go. Get him to open up. Get him to open up. Are you getting frustrated, sir? You getting frustrated already? This is round one. This is round one, brother. If you're going to play this game you're trying to play, you're going to need way more patience. You can't get frustrated just because you got hit. There we go. And that's how I know he's not just playing to the character. This is frustration. This is frustration. What? My brother in Christ, what have you done? That better not be on purpose, bro. Okay, it's cleared up. It's cleared up. It's cleared up. It's cleared up, okay? There we go. Sit down. Oh, he got me with the same shot. Oh! Beautiful. Got that knockdown back. Oh, this is an interesting one, ain't it? It's an interesting fight. I hope you guys are enjoying, again, the variety. I feel like there's been some variety right here. Like, I mean, have we even seen the same fighter twice? I haven't. I literally have not. I feel like every single time it's been a different fighter. I'm very grateful for that. Ooh! MVP. Yeah, I'm gonna start block countering if you keep doing that dumb shit. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I know. It's okay, bro. It's okay, my brother. It's all right. Mind games, mind games, mind games. I'm looking for that wheel kick, man. That's why I'm kicking your legs right now. Oh, he's ducking. Okay, he knows about it. See if I can sneak it in. Still. There we go. He should have done it. He should have done it. Ain't gonna work on me. You're not gonna get me out of what I already know is working, brother. Woo. Oh. So now he's going right hook? Right hook. Okay. Okay. Of course. Sometimes this game's physics like ruins what I'm trying to do, which is why I really don't like physics systems. I really don't. Just me personally. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not a fan, bro. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't. Ah! Damn! I ruined that. I don't like when my counter hits his shoulder or hits his arms and doesn't connect to the face. It's so annoying. Yep. Stand up. Don't worry. That's what I want to do to you. I'm not going to wheel kick you. Very good. Very, very bueno. Very, very bueno. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. I've been... So, you know, it's one of those things I have to actually time it properly, because just because I've been playing for about an hour doesn't mean that the video will be an hour long. I need fights that are going to be long enough to be an hour. So I'm going to need to do at least... I'm thinking at least 3 more fights. At least 3 more. If I can get about 10 matches, usually I know I have an hour. If I can do 10 matches with the fighter, which, by the way, 10 matches is a lot for me. It really is. I don't play that many matches in one sitting. Rarely do I do that. But yeah, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. So, full disclosure, I'm scared. I'm terrified. I don't know. It will depend on how good this Anthony Johnson is. This can be very bad. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Because Rumble enters the pocket fast, very quickly, and he is so powerful, bro. 100 power. Everything he hits, especially on Wonderboy, is going to be very hard. Yeah, these types of pressure are the hard ones. But I got him here though. There we go. This is the hard kind of pressure to deal with, bro, when they do that. Okay. So I'm gonna fight this guy similar to the other guy that was kicking. I don't want to be. I want to be in this kind of range right here. I know it's scary. It's scary to me too because of Rumble's power. But I'm not gonna deal with Rumble's hand power and his kicks too. That's overkill, bro. That's overkill. So I gotta try to stay in a range where I can hurt him with my hands as he tries to kick. There we go. There we go. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I need to be there. I need to be in that pocket. There we go. Sometimes, bro, the way to fight the scary guy is to actually be in his face. I know that is like so counterintuitive, but Elden Ring is a game that has solidified that in my mind as well. It just made me remember that. Like sometimes, even in real life, the way to fight the scary guy is to be in his face. There's some bosses in Elden Ring that are so horrifyingly scary. They make you want to run from them, but that's what they want. When you run, they get more dangerous. But if you strafe, see, it hit his shoulder. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. Physics is beautiful, but when you're a competitive style player, it can be very annoying. Once again, this is not me saying I want them to remove it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, as a player that sometimes wants to be competitive, you kind of want things to be fair. And slipping a shot, seeing a wide open counter, and you go to hit him, and it hits his shoulder. It's like, for realism, it's absolutely incredible, because that's what happens in real life. I'm not trying to have them change that. But for competition, it's like, oh. And that's why a lot of competitive players get turned off, just for the record, when stuff like that happens. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Jesus Christ. I am very glad I turned my... Oh my God. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. I gotta stay there. Yes, I'm so glad I know how to fight these guys, man. It's scary. It's scary. But this is the range I'm gonna beat him at. See, I don't want him 50-50ing me with punches, body kicks, head kicks, with 100 power rumble. No. No. Let me only deal with your hands, bro. Let me only deal with your hands. Come on. Oh my God. Whiff the kick. He goes flow state again. This fucking guy, bro. Every time he gets his flow state, he turns it on. Jeez. Every time. I've never come across a player that turns it on as soon as he gets it. Oh, this one's tough, man. This one's rough. But his head health is pretty low, too. And he's not the only one that's dangerous, man. Like, I gotta remember that. All right, I'll take a break. I'll take a short break and I will come back. Get out of here with that dumbass shit. Close one, my fucking ass. You gotta say good fight. Sure, close fight. Sure, bro. Sorry, that tilted me a little bit. It was a close one. It was. I'll be fair. I'll be good. I'll be good faith. It was a close one. It was a close one. I don't like when you beat a player and they're just like, eh. It's like, okay, bro. Like, it's not like you trashed me the whole, like, I was rocking you too. I was dropping you. You know what I mean? And I was fighting you with the right strategy. It's not like this was I didn't beat you by luck. All right. I'll take a quick break and then I'll be right back to it. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Alrighty, we are back. We are back. Carlos Prates, let's see. Okay. Beautiful. Woo! Moving, we're moving, we're moving. He is so powerful though, like every shot he actually lands. Should have kicked him in the head right there. Mm-hmm. Don't want to whiff like that, man. There we go. That was way overthrown right there from me. Need to stop doing that. Yeah. Some of these vocalizations are funny to me. There we go. The power difference when we exchange is evident. I don't like it. I really do miss the power in the beta, man. They increased power for sure in this latest patch, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's just not enough. And I dream of a time when we will stop talking about this power thing, man. You know, I don't know, man. They've always been apprehensive with power, you know? Always has been. I remember how long it took for us to be able to convince them to at least make it so we can actually get knockouts with straight punches. You guys remember in UFC 1? The straight was like, you couldn't actually knock anyone out with a straight punch because it just wasn't powerful enough. You know, it's like there's so much fear. I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of it too is just players complaining. This is not just on EA. A lot of it is players complaining. They're in the beta. I saw it. Oh, it's like fights are ending too fast. Sit down. Fights are ending too fast. We're not able to exchange the way we can. This game is not fun. Can't brawl. And no, I'm not making this up. This is stuff people say. They complain long. Bro, flow state is on too. All right. You know, they complain long enough and they go back in there and they're going to turn the power down. I don't know, man. I want my MMA game to be as dangerous as possible. So far, no MMA game has been able to replicate the damage system of EA MMA. And it's because their EA MMA was so unforgiving. You could get knocked out in the first second of a match. And it happened consistently, bro. I remember I've seen videos of, and if you talk to players that were very active during the EA MMA days, they'll tell you you could get knocked out in like the first 30 seconds, bro. Flash KO. And they did it so well to where very few people were really complaining and saying that it was unfair. It's because you kind of just knew the vulnerability was very, very unforgiving. And I would like that, man. I would like that. Bring up the power. It would improve this game. It would improve this game. It would help clean it up too. People are getting knocked out for doing dumb shit, bro. One more. All right, we got Carlos Prates again, and if I'm being honest, I'm tired. I'm tired. Not of Carlos. Just I've done enough matches with Wonderboy, and this is gonna be the last one. Hopefully, this will get us to about an hour. Let's lock in, though. Oh my God! I know the kind of player this is. Oh, Lord have mercy. He is a low-high. He is a low-high player just like me. Fuck. You'll notice his punches. He's mixing me up by going to the body and then going up top. And then from afar, he's pinning me with 50-50 body shots and head kicks. You see that? Jesus fuck. It's going to be a tough one. Usually I need power to deal with these guys. Let me see. Fuck. Nice fakes. I can't even lie. That was nice faking right there. Okay, so it's a similar process to the other one, where I need to take advantage of the boxing. I don't think he doesn't have better boxing than me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's okay, man. I might be the nail. For this fight, but it's okay. What is making this fight hard for me is that on the inside, he's going low-high with his boxing combinations, which makes it very difficult for me to actually pinpoint. Makes it very difficult for me to use my head movement to actually counter him. And so I'm going to try to hit him with the same type of combos. for one on the inside. And then I'm going to work in his legs a bit more. And I want to stay in this range where I can... There we go. I can deal with the kicks. But then he's got the jab and the straight that he's using to kind of stop me from entering that range. There we go. Figured he was going to go to my body right there. Okay. I was hoping that would do more damage, but guess not. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, this is twice now. I've let him. I'm not dialed in on countering people who whiff knees from afar yet. So it's so interesting the way our bodies work, man. But look at his head health right now. You see this? I've actually closed his distance right now. Close the distance. In terms of head health. Mine is still lower, but... yeah, he wants me to start throwing so he can back up, and while I'm locked in stationary throwing, he can throw a kick. That's his entire footwork goal. It's not bad at all, bro. It's not bad, bro. He's controlling when I throw. And so I need to start controlling when I throw. Yes. Bro, throw a head kick. I gotta get off. I'm making dumb mistakes now. Making dumb mistakes. This dude should have been out cold like 3 times already. I let him whiff 2 knees, and I just let him whiff a kick. I don't usually do that. Counter, bro. Counter. Oh, Lord have mercy. The mistakes are piling up. The mistakes are piling up. Just backs up again. We can do this. We can do this. We can get him out of here. We can get him out of here. Come on, Wonderboy. Come on, Stephen. You got this, Stephen. We've lasted this long, bro. We've lasted this long. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
Good. Let's go to work. Come on.
There we go. There we go. Now watch this guy tell me close one. If I beat him, like this is not a back and forth. I think I've actually dropped him more times than he's dropped me. Yep, this is the footwork game we're playing. There we go. If I knock you out, it ain't gonna be close one, bro. He loves leading with that right hook, doesn't he? All right, let's try to block counter this. There we go. Dude, I am not firing anymore, dude. I'm not firing anymore. If there's any time to get that win, it'll be right now. Oh my God, give me that block counter. Okay. That ain't no close one. That wasn't luck. I figured it out. Got the win out there, man. All right. That is going to end it. That was a long, long session. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go right ahead and smash. We actually did not take a single L in this session, which I'm very grateful for. I'm going to use Wonderboy a few more times later because there's some stuff I need to work on as well. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what other fighter you would like to see me use extended in this way. Make it good, por favor, okay? And I will bring that to you boys. Thanks again. It might take me a while to get to your requests, but I will always get to your requests. I promise. Okay? Have a good one, boys. See you later.